So is GPU mining profitable in May 2019? So let's mine away. Hello guys, BitTruth here. Today we're going to talk about GPU mining, and today we're going to talk about the GPU mining space, the profitability charts, everything that you need to know about GPUs currently in May. So right now the cryptocurrency market has been rising a bit. It has fallen from $8,000 ranges to $7,300, nearly like $700 in change. So some traders lost some money, some traders made money, of course, coming in and out of positions. Anyways, let's start with the calculations. So today we're going to look at nearly like 5 cards or 4. Anyways, the first one is the Radeon VII. I had a lot of suggestions and a lot of comments about Radeon VII, so that's why we're bringing it into the calculations video. The next card is the 1660 Ti, and it's one of the biggest GPUs right now and the hottest, so hopefully you can get your hands on one. The GTX 1080 Ti, one of the oldest and most classical miners that are still profitable today. You also have the Vega 64. Some people have Vega 64, have been contacting me about the profitabilities, the overclocks and all that stuff, so we're going to look at that as well. So without further ado, let's start with this. Now, I got the Radeon VII information from different sources for Beam, ETHash, Kryptonite R, X16R, and the MTP. So the information is basically hash rates, by miners, by different miners. I got the averages, and some of these miners got different overclocks. Some of them got a bit higher mega hash, maybe 1 or 2 extra, but of course here on the BitTruth channel we just use that data. So anyways, the profitability is $1.07 per day. Now we always need to look at this figure, never look at this one. Of course, hopefully, yes, the cost is the average of the United States because most of the viewers are from the USA. And $1.07. Now you can find a Radeon VII for $700. There's one on Newegg, selling for slightly less by like $10. Free shipping, I think, inside the US. I'm not sure, I think like $7. So around them ranges, 680 divided by 1.07, and that's currently, depends on when you these information depends on when you sell your Ethereum. Maybe you're mining Ethereum for a year, and maybe in the end of that year Ethereum just goes 20% up, $400 for example, and then you can sell that Ethereum for much higher. So it's really just current information we have. So 635 days is not bad for GPUs, given the fact we have cards going for 1,000 or 2,000 days. And 1660 Ti, let's look at the overclocks and the hash rates and all that stuff. So 36 cents profit. Now some people are going to be blinded by the fact that for example here you have $1.07 profit, so it means a better GPU. And if you go on the 1660 Ti, it means 0.36, that's a bad GPU, but that's not how you calculate it. That's not how you calculate this stuff, and I'm just trying to explain to the newcomers to the community. Now the MSI GeForce 1660 Ti selling for $295. You can find for rebate around $279. Anyways, going on the calculator is 295 divided by 0.36. And this is the point I want to come to, is that sometimes the profitability might be different between two cards, but the ROI is much different. For example, here by coincidence, you're going to find that ROI is more than this one. You're going to slightly faster to actually ROIing on the Radeon VII than a 1660 Ti, 819 days. Sometimes it's different, so ROI is the best currency you need to look at. The 1080 Ti, let's calculate this, one of the most classical GPUs to mine with nowadays. Now if you want, I made a video about Bitcoin mining. You can actually click on the card on the right to actually watch that video, so you can have more insights on ASIC mining and GPU mining together. Anyways, 58 cents profit on Zhash or Bitcoin Z. Also keep in mind, sometimes on what to mine, it might be more or less in terms of profitability. Depends really on the cryptocurrency, because sometimes by the time you come to this cryptocurrency, you might get to 50 cents only, or less, or more. It's just all by luck and it's one of the best investments in terms of actually risk to reward ratio. You know, GPU mining and the mining space in general with ASICs and all that stuff. So anyways, 58 cents. We have this card right here. It's not on a bid, so you can actually get right now. More than 56% sold. They have 3 available. Now I'm not sponsored by this seller, but I'm just like, I was really just looking at the offers. Most of them are bids. We don't want bids or anything. So you can get like one for 590, which is the best price you can find. You can go on credit. I don't suggest you do that. Okay, 590 divided by 0.58. Okay, now this is theoretical information. The actual information depends on you and your overclocks. So you need to be diligent about that as well. So 1,000 days. It's just because the gap is widening and widening between the 1080 Ti and the Radeon VII. So we can look at that as well. Okay, it's even slightly worse than the 1660 Ti. Now the last one we're going to look at is the Vega 64. This is one of the cards that many have bought back in 2017 and slightly into 2018 because many people have been really, you know, having a lot of luck with these. Some people made a ton of money with these mining Kryptonite coins, okay, back in the day. Now we have a lot of, you know, forks going in, Kryptonite V8, Kryptonite R, so things have changed slightly. 14 cents profit. Ooh, that hurts. Anyways, this is the best price you can find. This is with free shipping as Rock Phantom Gaming X Radeon RX Vega 64. It will take like 3 days or something. Anyways, $400. So $400, we're going to divide that by 0.14. Let's look at that. 2,857 days. That's really bad. Really bad. Anyways, guys, you know, the thing is, a lot of people are saying that GPU mining is not profitable. GPU mining is not good, GPU mining, and all this stuff, you know, all these types of comments that are negative. But if we look at, you know, data, you know, if we look at, you know, history again, if we go on a parabolic bull run, these figures could multiply really fast. This $1 today on Bitcoin, for example, or in Ethereum, could be, you know, the next bull run could be at $3, $5, $10 per day profit. And don't be surprised, that's what happened in 2017. Now some people are saying that the, you know, the parabolic bull run is going to start soon. I'm really, you know, skeptical about that. Now I've been entering and exiting positions in Bitcoin recently, so been taking some profits from the market. But the thing what I'm trying to say is that depends on your strategy really. I have a lot of people in the community, okay, some of them are YouTubers. For example, Dave Texier, he like hodls his cryptocurrencies, he never cashes out sometimes, okay, he sometimes buys a lot of GPUs, so he keeps like scaling up that business model, okay, or at least that's what he's showing his, you know, his viewers. So really depends, like if you want to sell directly, okay, it's the best time to mine right now, so you can sell directly. But if you're like holding it, for example, or just taking a bit, you know, for example, just to pay the electric bill, I think that's the best strategy to take, so you can actually scale up your, you know, your business and your mining and cryptocurrency mining in general. Some people say that it cannot be done, but I think over the long term it can be done. Now with ASICs, I think the gap is widening between ASICs and GPUs, and the fight between both and who is better and who is more profitable, you know, it's becoming more of a fight, you know, really. And ASICs right now have like 150 days ROI, most of them. For example, the other day we looked on the Bitcoin mining video, you can actually watch it right here, about the S17, the S17 Plus and all that stuff. So you really need to actually do a lot of research around mining and actually develop a strategy. For example, my strategy is just, you know, taking a bit of that cryptocurrency or actually put it on some like cryptocurrency collateral to USD and or British pound, and you can actually take and, you know, pay up the electricity bill. That's, I think, the best strategy today. You can, you know, it depends on your circumstances. Some people have free electricity, so free electricity, like you could have, you know, for example, $1.79, you know, profit. For example, let's look like 680. This is one of the best cards to date. So let's actually do some calculations. So 1.79 theoretically. Just again, 1.79, and let's look at 379 days. That's really good. And if you're a trader in the cryptocurrency market, you could multiply that by multiple levels or get like a couple percentages every month. So that's how you develop a strategy. And is GPU mining profitable in 2019? Yes, it is, but it needs strategy, it needs intelligence, and it needs a bit of research. So thank you guys for watching this video from BitTruth, and see you guys on the next video.